What's up guys, I'm Hendo, and today I'm making the Potion of Resistance based on the one from Dungeons & Dragons. Every month I make a different prop and cocktail based on a different potion from D&D, and this is my 6th one. This potion gives you resistance to one of 10 damage types. Acid, cold, fire, force, lightning, necrotic, poison, psychic, radiant, and thunder damage. This resistance means that if you take damage of any of these types, it'll be halved. D&D doesn't have an official physical description for this potion, but it's usually depicted as a rainbow. I decided that I wanted to make one big rainbow potion and a bunch of little potions that represent each damage type, mostly because I think that the latter makes more sense. This month's build is a little bit on the simpler side because honestly, I'm a little overwhelmed with everything going on in the world this month, as I'm sure you are too. But I'm using this time as a little bit of catharsis while remembering that all Black lives matter and love is love. So please enjoy this rainbowy goodness. I picked up 10 individual mini potion bottles to represent each of the 10 types of damage resistance. I also got a variety of little gems to glue to the cork of the bottles to represent these types even better. I also have this variety pack of colored twine, and I'm going to wrap that around the neck of each little potion bottle and add a little jump ring to attach a label later. Now I'm going to fill each bottle with its solution. For this, I'm using hair gel, resin dye, and a little bit of resin powder. I'm using icing bags to transfer the fluid into the little bottles. This was a bit trickier with those bottles that have a longer neck, but as long as you're able to get the tip of the bag down past the neck opening, it should be okay. I'm also occasionally tapping it on the table in order to get the gel to move all the way to the bottom of the bottle. I'm also saving each of these bags to reuse for the big potion bottle. Next up, I wanted to make little labels for each potion bottle, and I thought it would be cute to dye them to have the labels match the color of the potion bottle too. I'm using the same resin dye that I used for the potion fluid, but the labels that I got have this sort of laminate coating and it made it really impossible to dye. So what I ended up doing was cutting an index card into a bunch of little rectangles. After each one was dry, I decorated them with a symbol representing the resistance type and the name on the back. Then I poked a hole in each one with a pen and tied it with colored twine to the potion bottle. And this is how that looks. Now I want to make the big potion bottle. I originally decorated that with a bunch of rainbow gems, but I later decided against this, and you'll see why. But this is just more of those little gems that I used for the cork, and I'm gluing it on with E6000 glue. Next, I fill the bottle up with that bubbly gel, and I wanted to mix the colors of the rainbow rather than have it exactly coordinate with each of my little potion bottles. So I went with red, orange, yellow, light green, light blue, dark blue, and purple. So now you can see once the bottle was full of color, it kind of clashed with all of the rainbow gems. So I decided to just pop them right off. Luckily that wasn't too difficult. I scraped off the excess glue and then gave it a good wash, good as new. So instead, I'm deciding to go ahead and give the cork a little bit of pizzazz. I have this cute little iridescent rainbow pendant and I'm gonna glue that to the top, and then I'm gonna add some of those little gems on the sides. Then I gave this one a little rainbow tag and tied it up with gold ribbon. And here's the big potion all finished. I really like how this all turned out. It kind of reminds me of Ysa's cabinet full of potions in The Emperor's New Groove. But I like the big boy potion too. In general, I think this has added a good variety to my growing potion collection. I'm now about halfway through all the ones I have planned for the year. And that's it for the Potion of Resistance. If you're interested in the drinkable version of this potion, you can go ahead and find my cocktail video. It has a cool color changing trick. And don't worry, I made a non-alcohol version of the cocktail too. Next month is the Potion of Heroism, but if you have any others that you really want to see me do, let me know down in the comments. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm Hendo, and until next time, thanks for crafting with me.